smaller Sima Martel, although the second hole is less impressive than this one. Found at the top of the table mountain known as Sarasara Nama, it's just one of several strange quirks about the area, including the fact that Sarasara Nama is the only tepui to have a forest. The hole even has its own forest, which can be found if you're brave enough to descend all the way down into its base. Venezuela allows explorers to come and take a look at Sima Humboldt for themselves, but only if they successfully apply for a special permit which allows them to do so. Any artist would be proud of this mushroom-like sculpture in Maløy, Norway, but in this case, no artist was involved. The rock looks like this because of the awesome power of time and nature. Known as Kanasteinen rock, it was shaped by thousands of waves crashing against its sides in high winds over thousands of years. Although mushroom is the most common description given to it, different people have different takes on what it actually looks like. Some romantics even think it looks a little bit like a heart. Even though it looks a bit precarious, the rock is still perfectly stable and strong enough to support the many people who climb to the top of it for a photo opportunity. Although doing so during high tide can lead to getting trapped at the top until the water subsides. Eventually, the water will wear the stem of the rock away completely and it will collapse. But experts believe it has several centuries left before that happens. Kanasteinen rock is afforded special protection under Norwegian law, and so it will likely be strengthened and repaired if it ever does become dangerous. Cave pearls are a strange and specific geological phenomenon. These spherical stones are calcium salt concretions that gather in concentrated layers around a solid nucleus and are then polished to the point where they have a shiny glaze by moving water running across the top of them. They look beautiful in their natural environment, but can quickly degrade and tarnish if they're taken out of the cave they formed in and are exposed to the air. Perhaps the most beautiful collection of cave pearls in the world can be found inside Carlsbad Caverns in Mexico, where they were once so common. They used to be handed out as souvenirs to visitors. That practice has ended now, but there are still thousands of them inside the caverns where they've become a highlight of the guided tours of the area. Often a cave pearl can form around a single grain of sand so long as there's material around it to coat it with, and dripping or running water present to move the process along. Those who go to look at the Kendarweshwar Cave Temple in the Ahmednagar region of India have to do so at their own peril. By the look of things, the roof might be about to cave in at any given moment. There's a lot of superstition based around the ancient Hindu temple. As you can see, it used to have 4 pillars. Now, only one pillar remains intact.